You're watching ABC4 News, celebrating 75 years.
Now to Idaho and a moose attack caught on video.
Woohoo, you're seeing it here. One snowmobiler recording the moments a moose charged his brother. Two Idaho brothers were snowmobiling near Palisades when a massive moose ran between them. The brothers said they thought it would just walk on by, even trying to stand up tall and scare it off. Well, instead, it ran towards the man behind the camera before changing its mind and charging the brother you see here.
Luckily, he jumped off the snowmobile before the moose could gore him. Neither of the brothers or the moose were injured.
Time now for Utah's most accurate forecast with Alana Brophy. Weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
Okay, the moose and the snowmobiler weren't injured, but that snowmobile, the story continues, was pretty messed up from the moose.
And did you see that moose just kind of take a tumble?
Yes,
Idaho. I don't think so. Not just Idaho. That thing was just hauling.
Yeah,
I'm glad he just ducked out of the... Can you imagine?
No.
Oh, my goodness. Great video, but I'm glad that everyone was okay. But, whew. Okay, we don't need anything that exciting in the weather, right? We just want to get through what to expect for the work week. But that was wild video. We're looking at pretty quiet conditions down in Iron County, Cedar City Airport there, 40 degrees, and we definitely have some cloud cover, that cloud cover associated with a stalled front. That's what it looked like earlier this morning in Park City on Main Street as the snow was coming down. Winter, full throttle there, looking fantastic. We actually still have some snow out there as the storm tracker radar shows us over the Great Salt Lake. Definitely watching as those snow showers in the northwestern corner of the state could put down a little grapple, some gusty winds associated with them, but minimal impact when it comes to most of us along the Wasatch Front. But still out there, active skies holding steady. We're going to see a very unsettled pattern we have coming off of this weekend where we had those two winter storms that dropped decent snow in the last 24 hours. 8 inches in Heber. This was a great little storm that came through. It added to our mountain totals, but we picked up 7 inches in Sandy, so Salt Lake County tapping into that. 7 inches in Springville and Utah County, half a foot in Manaway, Bountiful in the 5-inch club. So was Salt Lake, Tooele, 3.5 in Hiram, so up towards Cache Valley, Brigham City, and even Oak City picked up 2 inches of measurable snow. Now, while things are quieting down, we still have that stalled front. It's noticeable here on the satellite, the clouds kind of indicating where it is, the showers to the north of it. When it comes to those snow showers as we head into tonight, the chance of isolated snow does hold on. Live look from Ensign Peak. That's the prettiest camera. Our ABC4 camera showing the cloud cover that's out there. We are unsettled. Temperatures are in the upper 30s, 37 in Salt Lake right now. Usually we're topping out in the low 50s. So way below average. Not a surprise as multiple cold fronts in the last several days have come through and opened the door for colder air, and that holds steady. Into tonight with the cloud cover, we won't get as frigid, but it will still be another cold one. 30s turning to 20s. Along the Wasatch Front in Salt Lake will bottom out at 24, so it will be another cold start to the day. And any bit of precipitation that does fall could ice up pretty quickly because of those temperatures, so a heads up for the morning commute. Futurecast walks us through what to expect. There's that frontal boundary. It's actually going to lift north as we head through the next several hours. Watch the clock in the corner of your screen. By 6 a.m., we've got mountain snow as well as some snow over I-80 and pockets of snow in Utah County over I-15 from Nephi to Provo and over towards Wendover, so I-80 on that side as well. So not just towards Wyoming, but Nevada. So snow potential there to start off the morning. Now, eventually that snow will dwindle as we make it towards the afternoon and slide a little further north. And then we get a little bit of a break for our Tuesday with quieter conditions, but that doesn't last forever because another storm's on the way. It's moving in from the Pacific Northwest, and here we are by 7 a.m. Wednesday, and we see this approach, and it brings the potential, some rain near Delta, but then snow for other locations where that cold air will be in place. And as we get through the afternoon and then into the evening, we see a healthier band of snow by 6 p.m. So the Wednesday evening commute could actually see some wintry precip, and then things change when it comes to the pattern. No, we don't get dry, but we do get warmer. So some valley rain, mountain snow setup. Definitely something to keep an eye on. 20s and 30s for tomorrow. Overnight lows down to 11 in Cache Valley. It will be a cold start there. Also the case in Castle Country. 30s and 40s for the I-15 corridor. Upper 50s in St. George. The warming trend continues down in Washington County where there will be sunshine and the 60s. And hold on. For those of you with spring fever, look at Monday. The chance of cracking 71 in St. George. Well, that is a good sign, folks, down in southern Utah, but we love the moisture, and we do get it along the Wasatch Front. Chance for the snow tomorrow morning, and then again into Wednesday, drier on Thursday, and then here comes that warmer system with the potential for valley rain and mountain snow. Straight rain on Saturday, but your precipitation type will dance around a little bit as you notice those temperatures in the 40s and even getting to 50 by next Monday, and so that keeps us right on the line when it comes to what we're going to see in the valleys. Unsettled. That's the takeaway for the week. Glenn, Emily, over to you.
All right, you heard it here. Thank you, Alana. Well, people living in Eagle Mountain are reaching out to the city with concerns, many saying that their tap water is tasting and smelling different. Some even say drinking it has made them sick.
ABC4's Annika Johns joining us live from Eagle Mountain with a look at what city officials are saying about the water. Annika.
That's right. After speaking to city officials, they told me that Eagle Mountain has a total of 7 wells that they use. They recently switched from using well 1 to well 5 because well 1 needed some maintenance work done. And because of that change, residents are now saying that something is off.
We understand that residents are bringing forward a change in the flavor profile and the smell of some of their tap water here in Eagle Mountain City.
Those living in Eagle Mountain flooded to social media commenting concerns about recent changes to the tap water, claiming that it's causing stomach issues and making people sick. One user commented online saying, "My dogs have started getting diarrhea this week. My 1-year-old is also having diarrhea. I'm getting abdominal cramps. My skin and hair feel awful. Something is off." City officials say that the changing of wells isn't anything unusual, and residents noticing a change in taste and smell is expected. They also stated that these sick feelings and stomach problems are highly unlikely to be connected to the water.
Changes in smell or taste are completely disconnected from the quality of the drinking water. We get our quality measurements and assessments from the tests that we run very regularly, and without any evidence that there's a problem with consumption, it's considered really, really unlikely that things of gastrointestinal issues are linked to factors such as that.
Officials continued saying the water in Eagle Mountain is tested multiple times a month to determine the chlorine and TDS levels. Online comments claim that the TDS levels in Eagle Mountain's water is over 800 and considered unsafe to drink. When asked about the level, city officials confirmed the number but stated it was still safe to drink.
Well number 5, which is the well that we're using now, does have a testing level of in the mid 800s. We follow the state of Utah's guidelines for what is acceptable and safe in our drinking water supply.
2,000 is considered the maximum contaminant level in the state of Utah. However, water with a TDS level of over 1,000 must be proven by the supplier that no better water is available in the area for use.
Just because it might be considered close or it might be higher than some other sources might recommend doesn't mean that it's not safe to consume.
Despite concerns, city officials say that without their tests coming back with any problems, they can't link the feeling of being sick to the water, but that they want to reassure residents that their concerns are taken seriously.
Anytime there's a concern with our drinking water, Eagle Mountain City looks into it to the best of our ability. We want to make sure that these things are being handled, not only handled, but communicated to residents.
City officials also stated that changing which well the city uses depends on the time of year, the consumption, and the demand of water. As of now, the changing of wells wasn't considered a necessity that they need to tell residents, but the city is looking into adjusting that policy. Reporting live from Eagle Mountain, Annika Johns, ABC4 News.